Hola y bienvenidos a Español 10. Yo soy la maestra Bowman. Welcome to the course website known as Moodle. You can access this website by visiting lms.onlineschool.ca, or you can also access it from the BC Online School page or the Heritage Christian homepage. The very first thing that you will see when you log into Moodle is my contact information, my email, my Skype name, my Zoom link. You can also click over here for my email and right here for Skype. This is contact for tech support for Rosetta Stone, which is the Spanish program that we will be using for this course. This link right here will take you to the Rosetta Stone website, which is where all the Spanish lessons are located. You do not yet have the login for that website. I will be sending you your login as soon as you have completed your activation project, which I will talk about in a moment. The first thing that you need to do before anything else is to read through the course info, especially course description and getting started. These are basically the course syllabus. They describe all the assignments and so forth. This information could also be helpful to you, but these first two documents are the most essential. These 4 orientations right here will help you get started with the Rosetta Stone website once you get that login. This is the orientation for the language training, which is the lessons. This describes how to sign up for the live tutoring. I'll talk more about that in a moment. And the games and activities orientation as well. So to get started in this course, the first thing that you want to do is come down here to Project 1 Activation. You'll start out with an activation quiz, which is answering a few questions about the course requirements, and you will need to have read these documents to know the information for that quiz. You can attempt the quiz as many times as you wish until you get the full score. The next component is the activation project. Turning this in is required to be activated in the course. So this is just a little bit of a pre-reading about the project. This is the actual assignment with the grading rubric. So this is what you want to be following. This is the most important. And this is where you will turn it in. So I'm just real quickly going to demonstrate how to use the hand-in box. We go to student mode so you can see what it looks like from your end. So when you have completed the assignment, I can accept submissions in Word document or PDF or Google Drive links. So when you're ready to submit, hit Add Submission. And it will offer you this box in which to add your submission. So you can go here to Add for Files, and then choose File, which will open up the documents from your computer. You can choose from your documents, and then once you've found the document you want, you hit Open, and it will attach it to here, and then you hit Upload this file. Once you've uploaded it, hit Save Changes, and that's how you add submission. So this panel right over here on the left helps you navigate around to the different parts of the course. You can visit the gradebook if you want to see what your current grade is in the course, which you can find down at the bottom under Course Total. And each assignment also shows whether or not you've completed it. If you've not, it will be blank. If you have, it will show the number of points earned, the percentage value, and so forth. It should also show any comments that I left when I graded your assignment. To go back to the home page, we click on the course name right here. Now that we are back on the home page and you have submitted the quiz and the project, I have created a little getting to know you survey. It's a handful of questions just to find out about your interests, sort of why you're taking the course, your goals for the course, and other things like when you want to be finished. As you complete the lessons in Rosetta Stone, you can come in here to these hand-in boxes and check off the requirements. For instance, when you finished the first 2 lessons of Unit 11, you'll come in here and say, I've finished these lessons, which gives me a little heads up to go in and check the Rosetta Stone website and change your grade. So you will update those every time you complete a unit, the games and activities required, the live tutoring sessions required, and so forth. There are 3 projects, well, depending on your course, 2 to 3 projects. Spanish 10 only has 2. The Creative Works project and the interview project. So for both of those, there's a little bit of pre-reading, some research. This is the directions and the grading rubric, so this is the most important, and this is the hand-in box. You will also have 2 meetings with me throughout the course. The first one, it says live meeting with teacher 2. That's because we used to have 3 meetings, but now we have 2. So this one is over Zoom or Skype. We'll be using this a lot in this course, so be sure to go ahead and download Zoom or Skype and create an account with them because you will need it at least twice throughout the course. And if you have any questions or you want to meet with me to go over a lesson or anything like that, I'm always happy to meet with students. So Zoom and Skype are the 2 interfaces that we use for that. And so this is where you will schedule those meetings with me. And I will be adding a link to a Google Drive spreadsheet where I have my scheduling calendar. So that link will be right below here once I add that. And you can click on that and it will schedule your meeting with me during my hours. So we have same exact thing for Unit 12, same process for the interview project. It's always a good idea to read the instructions for the assignments ahead of time, especially for the interview because you will need to find someone to interview. So I suggest reading those in advance just so you can keep an eye out for someone that you might interview, just to be aware of what the projects involve. And then meeting with teacher 3 is the second meeting, and I will be adding some specific instructions for what to expect for those 2 meetings. Finally, at the end of the course, there's an optional course evaluation that you can fill out, but there will be a comprehensive final quiz, and I will be adding a study guide and more information about that very soon. But for now, just be aware that there will be sort of a small final assessment that you can take at home. I will be sending that out via email when you have finished your course. Now down at the bottom here is my favorite section of Moodle. These are Spanish resources. I've compiled a list here of various YouTube channels mainly, but also some grammar files down here at the bottom. And one of these is actually a podcast that you can find on iTunes or on the website. These YouTube channels have been created by various people. Some of them are native Spanish speakers, some of them are Spanish teachers, There's even a cooking channel in here, a lady that makes amazing food, and she talks you through the recipes in Spanish. There is a playlist of Spanish songs, like pop songs, and it actually shows the lyrics, the translation, a little bit of grammar information. It really walks you through. It's very educational use of music, if you like learning through music. And then there are also a lot of Christian worship songs that have been translated into Spanish. So if you love Hillsong or any of those groups, you can find their albums in Spanish. This channel particularly has a lot of Christian music. Most of the videos, as far as I could tell, don't have the lyrics. It's just audio only, but I would imagine that with a quick search on YouTube, you probably can find many videos that do have lyrics and possibly even translations on the video as well. One more quick note. Up here at the top, I mentioned earlier these orientations. These were created by Rosetta Stone prior to some updates that were made to the website a few months ago. So for the most part, all of these will be the same, the requirements are the same, etc. The only difference is how the website looks. So when you log in to the website, you'll have the option contact support, see my reports, where you can see how many hours you've done in games and activities, how many live tutoring sessions you've done, and your progress in the lessons. And then launch Rosetta Stone to see your lessons. Welcome to Rosetta Stone. So this is what the website looks like. Extended Learning is where you will find the games and activities. You can do play or you can do stories. Live tutoring is where you schedule the live tutoring sessions with their tutors when you're ready. Now when you first log in, you will see the menu of all the units that are available to you, which will look slightly different from the tutorial that they made from the old version. There are 20 units in total, but you will not be doing all of those units. For instance, if you were in Spanish 10, you are only doing Unit 11 and Unit 12, these two right here. If you are in Spanish 11, you are doing these 4 units right here, Units 13, 14, 15, and 16. And finally, if you are in Spanish 12, you are doing these 4 units right here, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So you are not doing all the units. Make sure that you are in the right unit for your level of Spanish. Don't start up here with Unit 1 Language Basics unless you are enrolled in Spanish 5. So that's just what the website looks like. And then just to give you a preview of what the lessons look like, it's broken up into 4 lessons for each unit, and each lesson is broken up into different topics for the lesson. So this is the Rosetta Stone website, and this is the Moodle website. All right, thanks for watching. Again, you know how to contact me, Skype, email, or you can use the chat feature here on Moodle. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks very much.